of them. They are very unique in the sense they're a solid investment. We know this. Folks, why is it that 82% of the world's millionaires house their fortunes in real estate? Clearly it works. There is something here. And that's what we're going to do this afternoon, is how do we take large chunks of profits, roll them into an asset that we are going to retain? Liquid, freehold. Is that making sense so far? Yes? Terrific. So we're going to start with a couple of basics first, and really this afternoon is about you absorbing as much as you humanly possibly can. You've probably heard of a fellow called Donald Trump, right? Beside his wild haircuts and his wild affairs, who actually hasn't heard of the name Donald Trump before? Raise your hand for me. There's always a handful. Donald Trump is supposedly the world's most successful property magnate. But it wasn't always beer and Skittles for Trump. You see, back in 1996, Trump was almost bankrupt. He was down on his luck. In fact, Trump was over $900 million in debt. I mean, think about that for a moment. The guy was a billionaire at the wrong end of the scale. Are you with me? But it's insane, isn't it? It's a lot of debt, a colossal amount of debt in the black hole. But let's now fast forward to 2010, just 14 years later, or a touch over a decade if you will. Donald Trump today, have a guess what this man would be worth. Any ideas? Have a guess. I mean, think about this, people. The fellow is $900 million in a hole. Would it be an astonishing recovery just to see this individual get back to zero? Would that be amazing, yes? Folks, I'm here to tell you that Trump today is worth over $7.4 billion net. That's post-GFC. Is that a huge amount of money? How has he done it? How was Kiyosaki? I mean, Robert Kiyosaki has over 5,400 pieces of real estate in his portfolio. That's not including his wife Kim's. That's just his own. How are these people doing it? These billionaire minds are using different rules. If you've heard of the Packer family here in Sydney, James and Kerry, they've used options their working career. The whole time. What's unique about them is, write this down. Here's the very first lesson. It's about control versus ownership. If we control the asset, we also control the profits. Do I have to own it? Do I have to settle on it? Do I need to come with a huge amount of deposit? Do I need to pay interest repayments back to NAB or Westpac each month? No. No. If I control it, I can roll it back to the market. And I have to settle it. I can just take pure profit without the risk. That's where we're going this afternoon. We're going to walk through a couple of case studies, show you how this thing actually works. Graduates of our program, what sort of dollars they've banked, and how it's working for them.